HarperCollins and HarperAudio present The Turtle House, a novel by Amanda Churchill. Performed by Joy Osmanski and Kelly Wilkinson.
For Grandmommy, you were right. They were good stories.
Book 1. Chapter 1. Curtin, Texas, March 1, 1999.
Paper hates water. It hates wind and fire. Paper falls apart. There is no home safe enough for paper. Did you know this?
Sometimes my grandmother speaks like an oracle. I mess with the tape recorder settings, make sure the microphone will pick up what she says next, feeling that she is about to tell me something I will need to know, sometime, somewhere. And that's why you'd rather me record you instead of writing everything down?
Yes, I like my voice. It's a good voice, even after all these cigarettes. The doctors say, don't smoke, Mrs. Minnie Cope. And I say, I do what I want, you old man. Minnie Ko, a man who goes to so much school and who can't pronounce an easy Japanese name. Shish. Mean echo. Not hard. You can't expect everyone to know how to You know why I smoke? I like smoking. Cigarettes, very small pleasure. Very small. Home is a place for small pleasures. But this house we're now sitting in isn't my grandmother's home. Hers is a half-soggy heap of blackened plaster and ash. She burned it down last month. Accidentally, of course. So she's living with my parents. So am I. If I'm being honest, I burned down my architecture career. But I didn't have a choice. We are both squatters on my parents' land. Eaters of cereal and consumers of ham sandwiches, drifting along out of place. There are nearly 50 years between us. I'm 25. My grandmother is now 73. Today is her birthday. And now we share a bedroom, a tub, a toilet. We tell each other it's temporary. My grandmother cracks my bedroom window and sparks a Salem light, but the smoke comes back at us in a confused rush from a tricky breeze. In response, she hands me her cigarette, opens the window all the way, pops the screen like a cat burglar, and without any hesitation climbs onto the roof. She has already been scolded about this a few times, but scolding doesn't work on my grandmother. After the fire, my dad and my aunt fear for her to be alone again and don't know where she should live. They chat on the phone late at night. Find an apartment? We'll just end up moving her again in a few years when she needs more care. Let her live with one of them? She'll drive us to drink. Move her into a senior living community where they take Saturday trips to casinos up in Oklahoma? She'd hate the people, but love the casino. Aunt Maya gently brought up the subject again tonight at Grandminnie's birthday dinner, and my grandmother shut it down, refusing to discuss any of these options. The roof is the most important part of the house, Leah. You know this.
She is getting situated, carefully settling her rear on the rough shingles, her voice loud on our quiet road. It's been a rainy spring, and we can hear baby frogs chirping from the water-filled ditches that line Cope Street. Curtin is small in population and spreads through Dennis County, uneven in shape. It has a downtown, which is just the main drag, the farm-to-market road that runs along the railroad tracks. That one, accurately called Main, has a few perpendicular streets jutting off it. On one side of the tracks, the names are pretty standard, and that's where the businesses and the churches are. Oak, Pecan, First, Second, and Church. Where they cross the railroad tracks, the names change to the names of the people who started the town. Thomas, White Brew, Whitehall, don't dare get them confused, they hate each other, Morris, and Cope. We live off of Cope Street on land that has been in our family for generations. My parents' house is our town place.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?